Hold on for a second. There we go. Okay, I'm back. But what I was saying, what I was trying to say, Ezekiel, is it's not just the fact, like I mentioned at the end of part one, that I want to, take all the issues, if you will, of the story arc when it's all said and done, read them, combine it with the summaries, so I can give an overall view and overall review of the entire arc, and see if Ian is set out to accomplish his goal of making this the best saga/story arc in comic book adaptation of a franchise history. But like I said, it's also because, and I've said this many times, and you could disagree with me on it if you want to, you have a right to say that. But it's also because I'm not used to seeing this character, right here, roboticized, or even as they put it, weaponized, for as long as she's been. I mean, I can accept maybe it being done for 4 issues in the main comic because it's part of a story arc and that's it. Maybe even 6. But not as long as he's planning. And again, it's not because I feel he can't, it's not because I don't feel there's potential with her in this situation, with Sally in the mechanized situation that she's in. I'm not saying there's potential with her in that situation. It's just more the fact that I'm not used to seeing her like that. And you gotta look at it this way. It's my right, in my opinion, to feel that way. But here's the thing. I have not gone out of my way and said, look, I have not gone out of my way and said, oh, I hate the issue, I hate the story arc and saga because of that. No. I have not nitpicked because of what's going on. I mean, the only things that I have even mentioned that have kind of concerned me are basically the same things that concern any longtime fan, especially the fan of StatAM and the overall franchise. Is basically the questions are, when is she going to be de-roboticized, if any? If at all. And what's going to happen? What's going on with the Antoine situation? And what's going on with Buddy? Being a StatAM fan, you've got to ask those questions. And you've got to wonder. And again, you do have the right to say what you want to say, Ezekiel, and there's no problem. I get the message you're getting across with the end of 229, with the high Sal deal, and Sally saying Sonic will make everything right. I get the point that I get what you're trying to get at there with that point. I get that. But again, it's all about people's differences and opinions, and everybody has a right to them, even you. You have a right to them. There's no doubt about it. People may not agree with your opinions. You may not agree with the opinions of Jonathan83X/Laser. You may not agree with Game Boy Sage's opinions. You may not agree with XX Miko XX's opinions, or anybody else, let's say, at the Sonic Stadium or Sega Forums or wherever. You may not agree with their opinions, and they may not agree with yours, but it's basically the right. But basically, and overall, that's okay because everybody has a right to say what they want to say. True, arguments and all that may stem from those disagreements of opinions. And, I believe you shouldn't have an argument like that. You should just come out and say, okay, I respect your opinion, but this is how I feel. Please respect mine, because this is how I feel, and that's it. Don't get mad over something that, you feel, hey, I feel this way. I mean, basically to where you're like, yeah, I know how you feel, but you got to look at it this way, or blah, 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 and get into an argument and tit-tat about it, and tissy fit about it. No. The thing is, Ezekiel, we all have our, overall, I know I sound like a broken record and I'm rambling, but the thing is we all have our difference of opinions. We may not agree all the time with how we feel about this and how we feel about that and all that. And that's okay. That's everybody's right. And again, you have the right to believe that because of what I've said in previous videos that you firmly believe I'm not in the middle. And that's your right and your opinion. And maybe it has seemed to be that way, and I apologize. But as I've proven with reading off both Skunks reviews and talking about other things as well, you got to look through my channels. Look through my channel to see it. All you have to do is type in, let's say, Sonic, in the keywords, and you'll find a lot of videos, you'll see that I've talked positive about certain things. And again, it's my opinion to say what I want to say and do what I want to do, just like everybody else has a right to their opinions and doing what they want to do. So again, I apologize, Ezekiel, if it seems that I'm not in the middle in your eyes and anybody else's eyes. I apologize. I will try my best to prove that I am more in the middle than you think. So I'm sorry I had to split this in 2 parts. YouTube has put me back to 15 minutes. I'm hoping it's only temporary because I believe they're doing maintenance or something like that. So, and trying to improve the site. So, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Response if you like, Ezekiel. I would appreciate it. And peace out.